Won't you follow me into the jungle? Ain't no.
Hey guys, Chazarus here. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm finally over being sick and back from doing stuff. So we're going to go over a few tips with you guys here today. So right now I am currently in, I believe this is Vibor? I want to say Vibor? I can't remember. This is one of my other ones I was playing on. So a few tips for you guys. In the city, you don't want to do this right here. Run around all frantic like, oh my god, look at me. Because you're going to get your ass shot. You're not paying attention, not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Oh, hi there, zombie. Don't mind me. Yep. Oh, I might have just aggroed some zombies there. But yeah, pretty much what you want to do is you want to stay low. And if you want to move quicker, you just hold down shift, right? Well, I know a lot of people already know this, so that's understandable. Pushing Q and E is also going to help you out a lot. See here? I pushed Q so that I can see. Hold on a second. Alright, so if we're looking directly behind the individual like this, right? If I push Q, it's going to put the camera to his left shoulder. E is going to put it back over his right shoulder. So if you want to look around a corner in third person, you want to put it to Q. And you're able to see a pretty good distance here. See? Switch over to E, back to Q now. So, oh hey, look at there! I can look right across and not even have to worry about somebody sneaking up on my ass. Another good little tip here: if you know there's a zombie near you and it's like right around the corner or what have you, you can hear them, just can't see them. They finally fixed that bug to where the zombies will sound like they're right behind you, but they're like 400 yards away. I don't understand what the fuck that was about, but they finally fixed it. Alright, so great place to get some decent military gear if you're lucky. Check the street, make sure everything's good, make sure we ain't got nobody trying to cross. I don't see nothing. Okay, cool. So we're going to cross like this. We're going to go right. Okay, come on now, guy. We're going to come here, shut the door, so nobody can just run right up on us. Alright, we're going to make sure all the doors are shut. Make sure no zombie can accidentally find his way in. Oh, look at there, right there. Oriel pants. See, like I was saying. A lot of people don't like those. I'm not a big fan of them personally. They just make you way too seen. You're just way too visible, and it's on the human eye. You're going to see that very easily in the distance because it's blue. That's going to grab their attention very easily. You want to try to blend in more. Like, see, for me, like I like to go olive drab and BDU camo shorts. They finally added in BDU stuff. So you notice I got a plate carrier in my inventory here. If you're lucky, you find one of these. Awesome. They're going to be pointless to have unless you can find the attachable pouches or the attachable gun pouch. The gun pouch is going to act like a harness, but this right here is actually somewhat bulletproof. I have taken a 7.62 by 3.9 round to the chest. Probably about 2 or 3 of those. We got ambushed, my friends and I, and I was one of the only survivors. The other ones were all dead because they thought it was hilarious that, oh, hey, we're not going to use that. It doesn't actually work. Yeah, lo and behold, hey, guys, I'm alive. Y'all good? No, man, no, we got killed. Oh, that blows. So I recommend, holy treasure trove. Give me them 9 mils. Where did they go? Oh, no, where did they go? I'm not a big MP5 guy. I don't like the 9mm for a main gun. I'd use it as a sidearm with suppressor, though, because the ammo is pretty easy to find. Nowhere near as easy to find as the Makarov ammo, though, of course. I know that a lot of people will talk smack about the Makarov, but the Makarov, to me, that's a sleeping giant right there. I have completely wrecked a guy that had an AK. He tried to hold me up, pull my Makarov out, popped him twice in the head, and just dropped like a sack of potatoes. The dude was wearing a ballistic helmet, by the way. 1 shot will ruin it. 2 shot will go through the helmet and actually kill him. Alright, let's see here. What else can I tell you guys? So you never really want to do this right here. Oh, shit. Hello! You don't want to do that shit. You're skylining yourself right now. So people can, you know, I was like, yeah, fuck you, yeah, okay, yeah. Anyway, they will see you very easily, and you're probably going to be ended very fast. It's a great way to just be like, well, you know, fuck it. Who cares, really? If you're a bandit, then a lot of these rules really aren't going to apply to you. This is more to the rules of an individual who wants to play as if this is a realistic situation. Are those... What? What? They got the chucks? Get out of here. Yeah, I like to play semi-realistic. So, oh, shit. So when this happens, yeah, you don't want to panic too much and just go crazy. So what I'm doing is I'm going to go like this right here, here. I may get hit, that's okay. I've got plenty of bandages. Big Daddy here ain't going to hit me. He's too slow. So you want to run a little bit. Oh. Okay. He hit me. Oh no. No worries. I've got bandages. Let's use those. So, if you're playing in a group, a good thing to do is to make sure that you're identifiable to your buddies. So what you can do is you can, hold on a second here. I think I just dropped that. Yeah, you dropped the Glock. I don't want to drop the Glock. Yeah, I'll drop the Glock. I'll take that. Right. Okay. So, yeah, you want to do this right here. Craft an armband. And now, you say, oh, look, the guy's got a white arm. Everyone knows that I'm on so-and-so's team. So that's another little tip that you guys can do if no one really... If you didn't know that. If you did not. This is mainly for people that are just getting into the game and that want to play it somewhat realistically. So... If you notice, I have some rounds. Oh, okay, come on now, scroll down. I don't know what the hell happened here. With the scrolling needs to be a lot better. So I've got 3 AK magazines. So the magazines and the ammo is easier to find, but the weapons, it's ridiculous. It's just insanely hard to find them now, from what I've seen. I've been I like to server hop to find different equipment and such. This is my home server. I'm not going to give that out, but this is where I would... What a common tactic among a lot of Dayz players is they're going to have one server that they always come back to, and they're going to have their bases set up there. And then they're going to server hop, get loot, and then go to their server with their home base, and they're just going to... What the hell did I put it as? Oh, they're going to unload everything, and then start jumping around again, and then they'll hop to another server, and then they're going to loot up again, and then once they get fully geared and they got enough loot in their tent, they're going to want to go and do some PvP, which is great because PvP is what I live for in this game. It is a lot of fun. If you're not into PvP, then I recommend just sticking to the outskirts. Now, there are some groups on Reddit that you can probably talk to and communicate with that will tell you. There's one that's like Deep Survivors or something like that, I think is what the group is called. They don't even come into the cities. They use completely improvised weapons, and they live off the land. Kudos to those guys. I could not do that. Oh, wait, I need some more armbands, don't I? Yeah. So we're going to take a knife here, tear into rags. Boom. Okay. Combine those rags. Okay, cool. Can I put those in there? Yeah, we're going to add those as cargo. Yeah. It's kudos to those guys. Those guys are top notch. I'm not a big fan of that. Now, granted, I am all for not using a sterno stove and stuff like that because you got to buy all this extra equipment, or you got to get all this extra equipment, make sure it works. So what you can do is you can actually take a stick like this right here, one of the wooden sticks that you get from cutting down a tree, and take a knife to it, and you can sharpen a stick, right? and you can stick your food on this stick from your campfire, or stick the food on the stick, and then hold the stick in your hands, and then scroll wheel over the fire, and you should be able to cook your food that way instead of having to get all this extra equipment. This is more for like if you're being chased, or if somebody is determined to stay off the radar as much as possible. Now, granted, the sterno way and the gas grill way and everything like that is going to be a lot quieter, and you're not going to be seen easy. You're still going to have to carry a lot more, so your ability to take more loot is going to be hindered by that. Another good little tip is that, what's this right here? Oh, yes, please. Water purification tablets. Those are going to be great for if you're going to be out in the wilds, not coming into towns much. If you see like a pond or something like that, don't just drink straight from it without purifying those tablets. You'll run a chance of getting cholera, and then you're going to have to find some antibiotics, and those are pretty hard to find as well right now. So you don't really want to do this either. It's called skylining when you're running on a ridge line with like on the edge of a town or such. Someone can see you very easily because in the background you're going to be the background's a blue sky, and you got you, perfect silhouette to be seen, shot, killed, looted, or even worse, you'll be held up by some daggone bandits who think, oh hey, this is going to be great, and then you're going to have to pop a cap in their ass, and they're going to be like, what the hell, you cheater, yada yada, try to get your ass banned. Because, people get butthurt way too easily in this game. When you first start playing this game, you're going to get attached to your loot. Don't worry about it. It's going to be easier to recover. Just don't even fret. So, let me put my gun away here. See out here, I'm not hydrated, so I need to use a dip pump. If you don't have a bottle, that's okay. You can just use this pump just like this. Wait for it to finish the sequence, otherwise you're not going to get the hydration perk. So I'm going to show you guys something that I just discovered, and they fixed this in the last patch, but they kind of flubbed it up this time again. So what you're going to do is you're going to push. My action key is F. So hold on, I just spam it a little bit. Not completely hydrated. It's probably going to say I'm stuffed now too. Don't do that all too often. It's kind of abusing the game. I was just showing you guys that you can do it in a dire need. These right here are apple trees. You can do the same thing with apple trees as well. It looks like somebody was already here. And no, this was not me, which that's a little worrying, to tell you the truth. That means that somebody else is here. Let's go ahead and get our gun out just in case. That's a zombie movement. So, yeah, a little bit about me. I have played this game. Oh! No! Get away! No! Shit! Okay, what? That didn't make any freaking sense. Can I go here? Oh god, no, oh god. Mistakes were made. So, yeah, if this kind of thing happens to you, don't flip out. Just put that away right there, and then, okay, I got more zombies. Alright, cool. A thing that I like to do now, just to be a douche, if you run up into a house, and you shut the door, you unlock the door from when you first come in, and then run through the other side of it, and, I think this is one of those houses that does that. I don't want to just run up in there and be stuck. Hold on, let me check. No, this is not one of those houses. That would have ended badly. But with some houses, they have a through and through, so you can run in, make the zombie follow you, lock the door behind if you just want to be a total dickbag, and leave it for another player to find, and be like, oh god. So, alright. When crossing a field like this, you kind of want to stick in the trees like this if you can, just to avoid from being skylined. Like, see right now, I'm going to have an issue with crossing this field well, no, not really. I got pretty decent coverage. So notice how this is I'm purposely trying not to skyline myself right now. I know I'm a big target. I'm kind of skylining. Okay, they fixed that with the zombies being able to hurdle over anything now. So, let's see how I'm sticking to the trees. So it's going to be it's going to be harder to hit you. It's going to be harder to if you keep bobbing and weaving like this in the trees. Zombies are going to lose you. Players are going to have a hard time tracking you because they're going to adjust for one distance. And though that 1 or 2 meters may not be that much of a big difference, if the person's not a great shot, and most people are not in this game, then they're going to miss, and it's going to save your ass. So with this situation right here, you do not want to run diagonal up this hill. You just want to run straight up, and when you get near the peak, you want to crouch down so you lower your silhouette. Yeah, let's keep on going up here like this. If you can hear my player, he's wheezing, dying over there. This is usually letting you know that if I zoom in like this right here, I'm going to be waving all kinds of crazy. That's a little key indicator that your player is tired. Or your character is tired, sorry. So, yeah, notice I'm coming on the crest of the hill. I'll be cresting it shortly. I'm staying in the shadows of the trees as well, so I'm not going to be sticking out as bad. A lot of players who have lower-end gaming PCs are actually going to have an advantage in the situation because their grass is not going to spawn in. And they'll be like, whoa, look at this douchebag trying to be a Captain Dumbass. So, yeah, that right there is Northwest Airfield. That's more of the in-game tactics I'll talk later about. So another good tip for this right here: always keep matches in your inventory, as well as always keep a hatchet on your back. I'm not big on farming in this game, and if I was to farm, I would keep that stuff at my camp. A good location to put a camp. That's really up to you. If I was going to do it, I would not do it in a place like this. It is too open, and your tent will be seen, depending on what kind of tent you have. I like to put my tent right up next to a tree, surrounded by trees as well. With the carrion, see this right here this would actually be a decent spot because it is in a crest, and nobody's really going to see it unless they run right up on it. It's in a hole, I should say. That's actually a pretty decent spot. I like that. Let's remember that for later. So, yeah. The tree line here is going to be a big help getting into the actual play style of making sure that you're more evasive and such. A little thing, if you're being chased and someone is shooting at you and they're having a hard time getting a beat on you, you want to come like this, behind a tree like this where you've got cover. You want to come like this and you just want to chill here for a second, because most times they're going to keep on running, and when you hear them run by, that's a good time for you to get the drop on them, to where you can just come up and start popping rounds off at them. Another really good tip: if you find that you are bleeding and you cannot bandage, that's another good way to do that, is to hold up in a tree, wait for them to pass, and they're going to lose track of you. Well, don't just start bandaging immediately. I know that you're freaking out probably because you're bleeding and that you don't want to bleed out and die. But don't worry. I think there's about 12,000 units of blood. Yeah, about 12 liters, so about 12,000 units. At that point, or your screen will start to let you know when you're starting to lose too much blood. Your colors are going to start to blotch, and you're not going to have very good ambient colors, so everything's going to become very dull and gray. And you'll know when you're on the verge, when you're seeing almost pretty much in black and white. Blood types do matter in this game. They are very important. Make sure that you are up to date with what blood type you are. It changes each player, or each character, I should say. I try to ensure that my blood type is going to be either B positive or O negative, and this is just because they are the easiest ones. Any of the positives are pretty easy to combine and everything like that. So trees like this, or bunches of trees like this right here, are a really good spot for parties to meet up at. Like, for instance, I would say that, hey guys, we'll meet up over here at the, we would designate this as a Site 1, Site 2, Site 3, etc. Site 2. Let's meet up here in between the two trees to the, let's see, this is northwest. Where's the northwest corner of the patch? So right now I'm just going to be running up into this area here. I don't like to linger here that often, just because if I'm not with my group or if I'm not with the group, I feel very vulnerable, and I do not like that at all. So for those that are single player, that you like to be lone wolf, good on you, boo-boo. I'm not big on that, just because I know that when you play this game, you got like at least 2 of the dudes that are playing with you, or somebody's always playing against me, if you get what I'm saying. If I hunt one person, I know there's going to be 2 other guys right behind that individual. At least one other person, just because people like to play in packs. So universal thing, if you do the friendly dance, which is usually this right here, people will either A, shoot on sight, or B, they're going to be like, oh, okay, he's friendly, and they're not going to give a damn. They're going to be like, oh, hey, buddy, what's up, how you doing? When I first started playing this game, I was like, hey guys, I'm friendly, but later as I started to play, I just said, screw that noise, and just started to shoot on sight, because everybody was just shoot on sight in the mod, and I've been playing this since the mod when it first came out, so. Sorry, I'm trying to get over a cold right now. Let's see here. So, a good spot for the tents and tent city and such like that. Whoa, what the hell was that? Lag spike. Alright, so I'm looking right now. So with the way the human eye works, it's going to notice small changes in a distance. So this is a good way to oh shit. Get out of there. This is a good way to find any players running around and such. So the way I'm doing this, I'm holding down my left alt, and it allows me to look around and such. Just like that. I have been trying to find an AK forever. I'm hoping to God I find one right here. Let's see here. Oh, no, but I found some military tents. That's just as good. Let me just put this on my back, and I'm going to skedaddle out this mug. Oh, come on, let me through. Let me through. There you go. That's a glitch right now. What in the hell? Look at that. What the hell is this? Anyway, yeah. So since I found this military tent, we'll go ahead and cut this off short a little bit, and I'll come right back to you guys to give you guys some more little pointers and some more tips and such. Hey guys, back again. Yeah, I almost died because my clothing was completely drenched, and yeah, that was not cool. I got a little freaked out for a second there. As you can tell, I'm now hypothermic, but I am rapidly warming up due to the fire that I have created. Let me go ahead and push, I think it's F3? Yeah, F3. That will bring me down like this. So now I'm no longer damp or wet. Yeah. Thankfully, I'm going to be surviving this, guys. I was a little worried. Yeah, got myself a nice little encampment here. I made a little burial site just in case it did die. A little cross right there. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Yeah. Sit next to the fire, getting all warm and toasty. That's going to conclude this episode, guys. I will